start. The High Court has dealt with all aspects of the matter, considering not only the stipulations in the concession agreement but has also dealt with in detail with the respective arguments advanced by the petitioners before the High Court bracket start the appellants herein bracket close at the same time referring to the statutory provisions, comma, the constitutional provisions as also the case laws relied upon by the counsel for the parties stop. However, comma, there is one aspect of the matter which requires clarification which we shall deal with at the end of this judgment stop para. It does not, comma, however, comma, create an absolute right to the expected outcome stop. The protection of legitimate expectation is subject to overriding public interest, comma, which means that even if an individual's expectation is reasonable and based on a past practice or representation by the executive or legislature, comma, it can be denied if justified by a significant public necessity stop. The court also highlighted that in matters of policy change, comma, the judiciary typically refrains from interfering, comma, unless the decision is arbitrary, comma, unreasonable, comma, or not in public interest stop para. Instead, comma, it is a procedural concept that demands fairness in administrative action stop. When an expectation is deemed legitimate, comma, it may entitle the individual to a chance to show cause before the expectation is denied or to receive an explanation for the denial stop. However, comma, legitimate expectation does not always result in relief, comma, particularly when public interest, comma, policy changes, comma, or other valid reasons justify the deviation from the expected course of action stop para. The judiciary affords considerable leeway to the executive and legislature in matters of economic policy, comma, recognizing their prerogative to prioritize different economic factors stop. Consequently, comma, previous policies do not bind the government indefinitely, comma, new policies can be adopted, comma, if deemed necessary, comma, for the public good stop. This underscores the principle that while legitimate expectation warrants fair treatment, comma, it does not preclude the government's flexibility in policy making stop para. Therefore, comma, the doctrine of legitimate expectation serves only as a procedural safeguard ensuring fairness in administrative decisions and policy changes stop. It grants the expectant party the right to a fair hearing and an explanation but does not guarantee the realization of the expected benefit stop. The government's authority to revise policies in public interest remains paramount, comma, with the judiciary intervening only in cases of arbitrariness, comma, unreasonableness, comma, or lack of public interest stop. This balanced approach ensures that while individuals can expect consistent treatment based on past practices or promises, comma, the government retains the flexibility to respond to evolving needs and priorities stop.